If your map disappears and your pulse spikes, good, you're finally near the road that matters. You ever notice how people choose things? It's like everyone's driving with a dashboard voice whispering, recalculating. Yet instead of trying a new route, they floor it toward the nearest wall because uncertainty feels worse than a wrong turn. I've been thinking about this because the people who look most alive, curious, inventive, magnetic, share one skill. They've learned to move with not knowing, not against it. While most of us scramble to lock every variable and guarantee every outcome, they've discovered the uncomfortable truth we avoid. Uncertainty isn't the villain. That's where the voltage is. Imagine your mind as a navigation system. Most people are running legacy firmware that treats unpredictability like a fatal error. The second the road looks different, sirens blare, unknown ahead. Return to safety. Find familiar route. But that code was written for another world. Our brains were shaped when uncertain often meant danger. A rustle could be a predator. A new path might end at a cliff. So we evolved a hyperactive warning siren. The twist is, we're still obeying that siren in a world where uncertainty is rarely life-threatening. A promotion you might miss, a tough conversation, a creative shot with no promised payoff, none of these are tigers. Your nervous system, though, hasn't read the memo. Watch people who thrive in the fog. They're not fearless. Their alarms go off too. They've just upgraded the meaning. Instead of reading uncertainty as danger, they read it as possibility. That jittery energy everyone tries to sedate, they convert it into focus and drive. Think about it. Every real breakthrough, every leap in learning, every honest stretch of growth lives in the gap between what you know and what you don't yet. That liminal space is creativity's home. Here's the irony. Worshipping certainty manufactures the problems we wanted to avoid. Demanding guarantees pushes us into safe choices with safe results. Insisting on seeing the whole road makes us miss the side streets that only appear when we're willing to improvise. So what do? Treat uncertainty like weather, not something to command, something to prepare for. Swap. How can I be sure? With, how do I navigate when I'm not sure? Don't aim to delete unknowns. Practice staying responsive when they arrive. Next time that familiar anxiety flares, resist the reflex to research, plan, and control every inch. Pause. Ask, what if this uncertainty is information? What if that discomfort is your system pointing to a live edge where growth is possible? Strangely, learning to dance with uncertainty won't make you reckless. It makes you skillful. It's the difference between a brittle GPS that crashes when the map updates and a seasoned navigator who can read the sky, the wind, and the road as it is. You start to see lucky people differently. They aren't getting better deals from the universe. They're just more fluent in the space between control and chaos. They surf the swell instead of punching the wave, which raises a question. What futures are we forfeiting by demanding to know the destination before we take the first step? What adventures die because the path isn't fully visible from here? So are you the rigid GPS, or are you learning to steer by the stars?